Welcome to your doom.
Shut it and get over here.
Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Today it's my annual report, 2018 end of year report, if you will. In there I've got most of the stuff I've done on here, on my channel. A lot of the research, the notes I've made and so forth. Not as busy as like the previous years, and I just want to say that's more or less because of my the problems I had personally, speaking in 2018, with I had a breakdown in January. I was off work for 5 weeks and so forth, and there's been long stretches of time. I'm currently off work now. I've been off since early November, 8th of November I think it was last year, but I was still off work. That's a whole thing itself. But what I'm saying, there's been long gaps in my my content and my interaction with other people on my channel. That's just for a number of reasons, because of my mental health and other things is going on and so forth. So when I was off, and I did make this point back in January, February time, because of certain things and so forth, the reason why I was off, I couldn't get any help, any counselling or anything. I was told for weeks and months, and a really long waiting list basically. So for to speak to people and so forth. So I was just very frustrated with myself, frustrated with the whole system. And don't get me wrong, I do understand, there's a lot of more people with more priorities than me and so forth, but still I feel, given how big mental health is, how widespread it is, kind of thing, lack of resources, even now, even this time of year, whatever it is, whatever the reason or reasons behind it, I still think it's not the best. I just need to get stuff out. I can't speak to anyone about it, any professionals about this. I need to externalize things. So what I did was, I used my channel as a basis of, externalizing what I'm going through and what I'm doing and how things are happening and all the things I did. Make a series of videos, and I've done some fairly recently as well, as and when, to show my progress, if you will, and and they were helpful. They were helpful. They're probably because I'm into videos and things like that. Probably the probably most natural way of getting things out for me, to spread the word, kind of thing. Send the word, as I usually say at the end of the videos. And yeah, it's helped me to change the content slightly on my channel, because it's my channel. It's called the JabJab Show. I was considering maybe splitting film section and video game section and something else section. I mean, they have playlists. This video and other videos will go into the personal playlists. I have other different playlists on my channel. But in terms of getting separate channels, and I thought, well, I'm not going to call it JabJab Movies or JabJab Games, or I'm just going to call it a show, because I'm showing what's happening and what that kind of thing. It all falls into the same umbrella kind of thing. I don't know. But basically, if you've reached out to me, there's a lot of people who reached out to me, back early last year and late last year as well. It's weird. We're in a new year now. I'm filming it on the 1st of January. No, actually the 2nd of January. So it's like just gone past midnight here. But anyway, so weird saying it's a new year now, but it is. So at the end of last year and the start of last year as well, for all the people, once again, I do have to thank you a lot for reaching out to me, because it has been, I don't want to get too bogged down in the kind of thing. It is what it is, but everyone who's reached out to me in one way or the other, be it on Facebook, be it on YouTube, just thanks a lot. It's really helped me, and it's helped my thing, and it's raised my awareness of mental health and so forth. I was so aware there were so many people, across the world who experience it in one way or the other, and it's a tough thing to go through and to see other people go through and so forth. Because I've since found out a lot of people I actually know and things like that. Actually I've been dealing with this kind of thing in one way or the other, which kind of it highlights me, maybe I was ignorant at the time. Maybe, you know, I thought it was a thing that people do. Maybe I had it a lot longer before I had the breakdown. You know, I'm certainly believing of that because of the since I've been off now, doing all the research on myself, or research about how I can get better and all the rest of it, that kind of thing. You know, it makes me think maybe I had this you know, quite a number of years perhaps, and it just really manifested itself this you know, the last year I should say, in, you know, with the breakdown and so forth. Maybe I've been struggling. I know I've been struggling, like I mentioned in a few recent videos. I'm struggling with self-confidence and self-sense, you know, the sense of worth and things like that, questioning yourself, self-doubt, like just kind of thing. And it also melds into the whole anxiety, stress kind of thing, which I've been diagnosed a couple of times, you know, for and so forth. So, you know, basically that, you know, I've used my channel, you know, in a more personal way. You know, been making personal videos like vlogs that feel more natural to me, a bit more cathartic, you know, getting stuff out there kind of thing. And, you know, it's not to say, you know, woe is me, kind of poor little me going through this and that and stuff. It's, you know, I don't want it to come across as that. You know, maybe sometimes, you know, because of what I've been going through and being a lot worse than I feel now and stuff, maybe it comes across like that sometimes. But I really don't want to be, you know, have a sympathy card or anything. You know, I don't play that at all. I just want to highlight things. I want to get better. I want to get stronger and things like that. And the research I've done and the videos I've put out, and obviously, as I say, the response I've been getting over the course of last year is amazing. It's really helping me and so forth. And, you know, people who've also, like I say, people I personally know, people who, you know, YouTubers and things, have come out to me and, you know, expressed, you know, what they're going through and so forth. And it kind of like, you know, it's yeah, it's a real eye opener for me, you know, kind of thing. So so my channel has changed over the weeks and over the year, last year, and, you know, it'll continue to evolve in whatever way it goes and so forth. Yeah, not as much as creating videos because I've been looking, researching and things like that. You know, obviously not just about mental health. My channel is also about retro games and so forth, and movies and so on. I'm still going out to watch movies. You know, going to the cinema, I feel safe at the cinema. You know, things like, you know, finding comfort things that make you feel good, and things like that. You know, that's helped me and kind of thing. I'm still got that kind of desire to learn. There's been times, obviously, when, you know, it's not as easy as I find it now. I felt lonely at times. This is an awesome community. You know, I can just put my word out there and, you know, see what happens basically. So I've been doing that. So, and YouTube is also awesome for resources. As I said in the last video, I think, concerning my animation, you know, I was saying like that I've got other interests as well. You know, when it came to, you know, without going too much into it again, when it came to making a YouTube channel, I just think like I knew not to spread myself too thin. You know, movies and video games, you know, I thought maybe that's probably enough. You know, coverage. You know, people just focus on one thing on their channel. That's, you know, each to their own. But I've got like several other things I can go down. I sometimes do the filmmaking thing. Sometimes go about this, go about like that. You know, it's and that's why I hesitate to change my channel name, kind of thing, because it is what it is. It's not any one thing. You know, other people want to just do one thing. That's fine. One retro games or movies or this or that. I watch a whole lot of stuff on YouTube, whole other interests and so forth. And, you know, but I feel what I do on the channel is pretty much how I feel like doing it, kind of thing. You know, I don't want to be alienating people who just in one thing and they see a video about this kind of thing and I think, I don't know, watch that video. That's fine. I don't mind that. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, stuff I'm gonna look forward to now. I'm gonna get made notes. I kind of get off topic now and again. I edit loads out of me each video I make. With these video diaries, vlogs, if you will. Stuff looking forward to. You know, I'll say my animation. I'm still looking. I've got an idea of the kind of animation software, because I'm looking at software now in which to actually animate on, because I went into more detail in the previous video, but I'm still looking through software and things that'll help me, which I want to use and so forth. I want to do some more gameplay videos. It's been a long time since I've did some of them. They're fun to do. Pickups again. I've not done any pickups. There are some things I can highlight in the video. I might do that fairly shortly, in a few days or so, highlighting stuff. Because being off work and being reduced money and stuff, it's affected, obviously Christmas as well. It's affected me in my financial way, and it's my pickups aren't being as I'm not being as busy in the charity shops and things, but but I've got some stuff. Maybe I can do stuff, and also game news, personal videos like this one and so forth. Also the upcoming release of Street Fighter 4 and the new ToeJam and Earl game. I did make a video on them in some way, but in the past. They're coming out in 2019. There's a new Toki game that come out for the Switch. I've not really made a video on that, but I might do in the future. So that's basically what it is. That's So if you've watched this video and you watch a lot of my videos and comment and stuff, thank you. That's really helpful, and I can't thank you enough. This year to be more productive. My self-confidence is growing. And I kind of explained a bit more in my previous video about my self-confidence issues. I did mention it, touch on them earlier on in this video. But my self-confidence is growing, kind of thing. I'm genuinely excited with what I'm creating, and I will look into do some comic book stuff as well. But we'll see what the animation goes like first, because like I say, I've got a series kind of bits planned in, possibilities and things. It's all creatively kind of percolating in my mind and so forth. Once I get how I'm going to animate what I want to animate, actually physically doing it, then we'll see. The writing of it is easiest for me, but anyway, so animation, comic books perhaps, afterwards. David plays games badly. Birds all reminded me on my last video. He remembers Bulletproof Monkey. It's a character I conjured up, way back when, for a comic series, or however it's going to be. And I thought, yeah, okay. And plus, with I recently bought a book called, which I highlighted in a Christmas present video, how comics work. It kind of sparks off my imagination again for comic books, animation comic books. That kind of thing, lovely stuff. So, and also because I picked up the Commodore 64 Mini, I'm going to do like a little unboxing, a little breakdown of what to see on that thing if you are interested. 2019 is with us now, and I wanted to be more productive. I want to reach out a lot more with me to people who are subscribed to, and people who subscribe to me and comment and things. I've not been doing that a lot lately. Not as much as I want to. Purely because of time. Because of personal things going on, which I've highlighted in this video and other videos. It helps me get through things. One of my problems, as well as a lack of self-confidence, is like having too many things on your plate, kind of things. To just keep spinning, spinning plates, and there's too many, you can't really control them all. So it's kind of finding a balance kind of thing, and I'm forever doing that. So we'll see how this year goes. But them's my kind of, in a nutshell, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's ideas are there, creativity's back, and I feel good. Believe me. So yeah, thank you for watching anyway. And if you have any 2019 resolutions, they may have already broken, I don't know. Anything, any hopes, any design, any kind of dreams you want to do for your channel, or just in life in general, just comment below down there in the comment section. And if you like this kind of thing, like, subscribe, all that kind of thing, and tell your friends and everything. And in the words of the new Cyrus, send the word.